What is going on, everyone? I am Lucky13. Thank you for checking out this video, and welcome to my first ever Q&A session on this channel. In this video, I get a chance to ask Brian T Delaney, who you guys might know is the male protagonist voice in the upcoming Fallout 4, 13 different questions via Twitter. With the opportunity to ask these questions, I got you, the viewers, involved, and the majority of these questions come from Fallout 4 forums, or from Twitter, or even from the Facebook groups. I figured everybody was asking Brian Fallout 4 related questions, so we took it a little bit outside the box. If you all enjoy this Q&A, make sure to leave a comment below so that I can arrange future Q&A sessions and possibly set up some interviews. So just to set up the interview, I pretty much told Brian what was going on, and I said anybody can ask you questions about Fallout 4, so we're going to ask you questions that are a little less qualified for Comic-Con and a little more for a night out with some friends. With that being said, I do have a few questions reserved at the end of the video for some friends in a Fallout 4 Facebook group. If they are too much, feel free to plead the fifth and we can just continue on. So our very first question, right out of the gate. I've got to start with something that got me here, and thanks to you, it'll probably be the question that I start every Q&A session with. What would you do for a Klondike bar? Now, I realize I don't sound anywhere as smooth as Brian, but he responded by saying, what would I do for a Klondike bar? Base jump off of Tenpenny Tower in the nude. Question number 2. Numbers are a big thing to some superstitious people. Just in my screen name, there is an oxymoron that is a direct result to superstition. So, aside from 111, do you have any lucky numbers? This time Brian replies, lucky numbers? I'm not really superstitious, but if I had to choose, 13 going on 30. Did my dude just make a reference to a Jennifer Garner movie? The Q&A session continues. Question number 3. With your voice, have you ever considered doing an adult hotline? Again, Brian retorts, have I ever considered doing an adult hotline? No, I haven't, until now. I personally think that could be a pretty lucrative career at $4.99 per minute. Going on, question number 4. I was actually having an adult beverage when you gave me the green light on this Q&A. When or if you do consume adult beverages, which beverage do you like to enjoy? Brian's answer, ice cold Dos Equis Lager Especial. I want to be more interesting, so... You're a dude that watches Jennifer Garner movies and you want to jump off Tenpenny Tower with no pants on? That's pretty interesting in my book. Question number 5. Obviously everyone knows you for your voicing of Fallout 4, but does anyone recognize you by your face on the street yet? Brian's response, no, I don't get recognized on the street, one of the blessings of being a voice actor in my opinion. Question number 6. When you do start getting recognized on the street, are you investing in a concealed weapons permit? Our lone wanderer responds, concealed weapons permit? Nope, don't need one. I am my own worst enemy. And Chuck Norris. Question number 7 is one of my favorites actually. It is, if tomorrow there was a zombie apocalypse, how long do you think you'd survive? This time he responds with, how long would I survive a zombie apocalypse? Well, let me see. I live in an overcrowded, traffic-jammed desert bowl with no real water supply. How long do you say, Lucky? Well, Brian, if you ask me personally, I would say that you are pretty much fucked. Now, question number 8, I had asked in a previous video of mine, and I wanted to ask you as well. If you had the opportunity to rename Dogmeat in Fallout 4 to anything else, what would you name him or her? Now, in my opinion, this is one of the better answers that's rolled through here. I've seen anything from Cerberus to Meat of the Dog, and this time, Brian actually responds by saying, what would I rename Dogmeat if I could? Probably Luca Brasi, my most valued friend. How was that Italian accent? Was that any good? I can never tell. So these next few questions are direct questions from Facebook, so if you happen to recognize a name, or if this is your name, go ahead and leave me a comment down in the comment section, or make sure to give me a thumbs up on this video. So, question number 9. If he didn't land the lead male part in Fallout 4, would he have considered reading for the female lead character? And that was by Chris Sadler. Brian comes back with, hello Chris, I would love to have read for the female protagonist, except I am a man. May have been an obstacle. Question number 10 comes from Victoria Davis, and it goes, what games has he played? Brian responds by saying, hi Victoria, I haven't played too many games other than Fallout 3 in the last few years. But all-time favorites include GTA, Vice City, Star Wars Battlefront 2, The Godfather, and of course, Fallout 3. Question number 11. Ask him if he has made it past Moya Brown's quest yet. From James Whitaker. Mr. Delaney's response, no James, sadly I have not made it past Moya's quest yet, poor girl. And question number 12. Ask him what his wife's reaction to the E3 demo was, from Devin Carroll. Brian responds again, Devin Carroll, my wife was pretty excited about what she saw of Bethesda's E3 gameplay demo. Pretty stoked, actually. I had to finish this Q&A session off with lucky number 13, which is my question: what would you tell people who want to pursue a career in anything to do with video games? Before I give you guys the final answer, again, I want to thank Brian T Delaney, the Fallout 4 male protagonist voice for this upcoming game. I know everybody's so excited about it for it's coming out, and it was great. It was like an hour. He actually spent like an hour on Twitter with me, going back and forth. So this is something that doesn't happen very often, especially when you have somebody of this caliber. And again, I just wanted to say thank you for all of your time and all of this effort. So, answer to question number 13. I again asked him, what would you tell people who want to pursue a career in anything to do with video games? And Brian responded, this question is a bit above my pay grade, Lucky, but here it goes. If you want a career having to do with video games, go to where they make them and apply for a job. Sounds like a simple answer, but devs are based in East and West in the US. Bethesda's based in Rockville, Maryland, and Microsoft Game Studio is out of Redmond, Washington, I believe. Again, I'm a VA, or a voice actor, so my knowledge is limited on how to work in game development, but I encourage anyone to check it out. If you guys enjoyed this Q&A session, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for future Q&A sessions. I am Lucky13. Until my next video, guys, I will see you all in the comments.